Joker's Smash reveal trailer does a lot of things that I really enjoy in Smash reveal trailers. We got a ton of references to his game, they take the time to make it look really cool. But my favorite thing is how the characters react to the reveal. Yeah, we got Morgana calling it
the greatest treasure of all.
Futaga's over here freaking out that there's
So many legendary fighters.
Ryuji drops a "For real?" And Anna's over here freaking the fuck out.
What?
It's great, because it's Smash, bro. Smash is a celebration of all of video game history. It's pretty impressive to get in. You get into Smash and you are truly a gaming icon. You are a legendary fighter, and it's a pretty big deal to get in. They really do treat it like it's this hype thing. Like, look at Villager's reveal trailer. He gets the letter and immediately he's like, oh, fucking go, holy shit, fucking shit. Immediately starts running over to go in to join the fight. It's a pretty big deal to get into Smash. The characters are hyped as hell when they get in. Like, I love seeing their reactions being like,
What? Smash Bros? Is this for real?
even just the fact that it is a letter most of the time, just giving it that premium feel, like, it's nice, bro. But characters being hyped into Smash doesn't mean it's not like a serious thing, I guess. You look at Max trailer and he's, training up with Doc and everything, and in his trailer, Doc literally says,
quit fooling around up there. Smash ain't no joke.
like, it's a big deal getting in Smash, man. You can't be taking it lightly like that. Similar thing happens in Pyro's trailer. Like, Rex is all freaking out that Pyro can hang with all these insane fighters, being like,
You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers.
and later in the trailer, Shulk pulls up and he's over here saying,
Now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
implying that if we weren't in Smash, it'd be a different story. But we in Smash now, we gotta go all out. Like, it's hype, man. Smash Bros. Really does make it feel like it's a big event to get into the game, bro.
What?
Although Pyro's reveal trailer does kind of make you think, like, how does the Smash admission process work? Because Rex just says that she just disappeared one day, which Rex makes it seem like this isn't like a normal thing for Pyro. I don't know. I don't know much about Pyro. I haven't played Leader Blade 2. But Rex makes it seem like it's not a really normal thing for Pyro to do this. So what, did she sound like an NDA? When you get the letter, are you supposed to just like immediately drop everything? Because like I said, it's a pretty big deal. So you just have to drop everything and be like, fuck shit, I'm here. Or is it more of like a, hey, you're in Smash, come on over when you're free? I don't know. I would have thought that something like that happened to the Ice Climbers. Like, they were like, yeah, we'll skip Smash 4 out, but apparently they got kicked for illegal teaming, so I don't fucking know. Also, why is she still holding the letter? Like, is it like an entry thing? Like, you gotta prove that you actually got invited here, or you just keep it as a memorable thing? I don't know. A lot of questions to be asked. Because also, in some of the reveal trailers, they don't get a letter. Like, with Duck Hunt, the crew just pulls up and they're like, hey, you're in. But is that because he's a dog and a duck and he can't read? I mean, the person using the end zapper can read, I assume. Is it too pixelated? I don't know. A lot of questions to be had here. But anyways, let me talk about one of my favorite trailers for Smash Ultimate, the Inkling reveal trailer. This one also doubles as Smash's unveilment trailer, and damn is it cool. We start off with this nice reference to the Splatoon trailer. We know we love that. And we're having this nice ass fight. And then, boom. Honestly, this scene right here is pretty iconic, and it honestly spells the whole honor of being in Smash thing better than anything else. Like, this is it right here. Just this giant, fiery Smash ball with all the silhouettes of all the legendary characters up there just looking damn majestic, bro. And you can see the reflection in her eyes and everything. It's so good, dude. And I love how Inkling Boy just comes in from the side like, yo, fuck, we pausing the match for this one, bro. What the? What? Damn, bro, this is a match pausing worthy event. The only ever time I can remember this sort of thing happening in a Smash reveal was like when there was this Mario Kart race going down and Kirby came in on this Warp Star for Rosalina's was this foreshadowing the whole time? But yeah, I guess Rosalina's reveal was enough to stop a whole Mario Kart match. Honestly, that's a pretty big deal. I'm surprised that anything would be able to stop a Mario Kart match. But, I mean, I guess like a goddess appearing is a pretty big deal. So yeah, okay, that's fair. As a side note, I like how they handled Rosalina in this trailer. I got some words to say about how they treated Rosalina after Mario Galaxy and stuff. If you want to hear that video, let me know. If you don't, damn, alright. We'll get back on track, I guess. So yeah, I've said it, right? They make it a really cool, big thing to be in Smash. They treat it like it's this big honor. Everyone's dropping whatever they're doing just to go, and just an insane thing, and everyone's freaking out when they get in the game. It's pretty cool. But that's not it. Alright? Fucking wait, hold on. Just give me a second. Like I said earlier, they also really take the time to make these trailers look cool as hell. Like, they could just put a little splash screen being like, hey, Mega Man's in the game, and that's it. Just throw that on your Nintendo Today app or whatever. I know Nintendo Today wasn't a thing when this game came out. But no, they get the whole CGI, get the whole animation, make this cool-ass fight with these cool-ass shots, and it's super cool. And also, Mario, why are we dropping coins? We trying to be Sonic Mario? But not for real, though. These shots are tight as hell. So cool, bro. These shits could be wallpapers. Really awesome. I particularly like Charizard's trailer. Like, we have some awesome shots from Mario and Charizard using their fire. Like, it's cool as hell. I love all the Pokemon getting thrown into battle. And it's pretty cool where they have everyone stand still, ready to throw their projectile. And then, Mario, why are you running? You know you have a fireball. You also have a projectile. You really are trying to be Sonic, huh? Trying to be Sonic? That's funny. Sonic.
Speaking of segues,
I fucks with Sonic's reveal trailer. I always love me a good Mario and Sonic rivalry, Mario and Sonic duo, greatest gaming duo, greatest gaming rivalry. It's no accident that they made him trip up Mario right at the beginning. It starts with Sonic tripping him up, and then near the end, they're posing together. It's neat like that. Of course, Sonic gets the honor of being the first third-party rep in Smash. Pretty sure that's why Snake kinda hates him. But I mean, come on. Smash is a celebration of gaming history. You can't have gaming history without the OG console wars, bro. Come on now. They still be throwing shade to this day, alright? You gotta have some reference to the Mario and Sonic rivalry. And maybe it's just my brain being wired for it, but they reference the Mario and Sonic rivalry more than you would actually think. Like, I know they just have to had someone launch Mario to Minecraft, but they could have chose a bunch of other fighters. They chose Sonic. You think it's Sonic giving him like a reality check? Being like, listen, us two are fighting, but the real winner is over here. I don't know, maybe. But of course they give this to Sonic. People are talking about how in Sonic Frontier, Sonic is taking down Titans. Nah, he was doing that since day one, bro. Honestly, I love the energy of this trailer. Like, it really makes me want to see some remake of it with the CGI that we have now for the trailers. Imagine that, bro. That would look insane. Maybe we'll get to see a remake of this trailer if they add a new Sonic character. That'd be pretty cool. And true, while I was still talking about it, they referenced the Mario and Sonic rivalry in Pac-Man's trailer too, kinda. It's all about the referencing the OG retro gaming mascots. I don't know what words to put in. These guys, you know? Capcom and Mega Man, Sonic and Sega, Pac-Man and Namco, and Mario and Disney. We got the red, blue, yellow. I don't know, I like the retro representation in Smash. It's always pretty cool. You know what else I like in representation? Skeletons, baby. What you thought I was gonna say indie games? That's stupid. There are other characters other than Mario and Sonic, like Sans. They knew exactly what they were doing playing Megalovania before anything else, alright? For those that don't know, this is Sans' actual theme. This is the theme that plays when you're fighting. And this is the theme when you take him to dinner. But I do like the reveal of Sans, honestly. I love that they put him into the PictoChat stage, so it kind of replicates the battle thing in Undertale. Looking cool that way, you know? Going back to Joker, though, I already told you how we got blessed with the "for real" from Ryuji, but Morgana also says,
Smash is looking cool, eh, Joker?
which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the looking cool Joker. But a lot of those references are a little more in your face, you know what I'm saying? It's just them going, oh, do the thing, say the thing, say the thing. But they got some more lower key ones, like in the Mega Man reveal trailer. I'm pretty sure this is a reference. You know, he's standing on top of a cliff, his helmet's off. It's like the Dark Knight sky, and he leaves the cliff in the same way he does in the title screens. If you get the reference, it's cool. If not, you can just hand wave it away, you know? Oh, and just because I want to mention it again, the Inkling trailer is a reference to the original Splatoon 2 trailer. I said it earlier, but I wanted to remind you on that one. I also want to remind you how big a deal getting in Smash is. They stopped the fight. Also, Sora's trailer actually references that trailer, which is also a reference to another trailer. So Sora's trailer is like a 3-layered trailer. Interesting. But honestly, I really like Sora's trailer for the simple reason that the first thing they show of Sora is the fucking Mickey Mouse logo. It's like the guy's like, guys, we got through to Disney. Anyway, Sora's finally here. They even end the trailer with Mario, who's, you know, representing Nintendo, and Sora, who's representing Disney, shaking hands, bro. It's like, this deal was a bitch to close, huh? But hey, I'm glad they did it. Okay, I had a little story bit here. I wanted to tell the story in the DDLC video that I made a bit ago, but I couldn't really find a way to fit it in. And if it didn't fit in that video, then it's gotta fit into this one. You'll see what I mean. So basically, during Sephiroth's reveal trailer, we were watching it all live, and by we I mean the boys. And some of these boys weren't quite into watching the whole thing live. Like, they cared about Smash and all that stuff, but they didn't really care to see it live. So some of us were in the VC actually watching it, but some of us weren't actually on the direct. We were just on the VC doing some other stuff. And one of my friends was doing that, so I decided, I'm gonna mess with him. When Sephiroth gets revealed, I start going, bro, it's Monica! It's Monica too, bro! They added Monica! From DDLC! They did not add Monica. They added Monica! No, they did. Yeah, they added Monica from DDLC, bro! I was full convinced to it, okay? I was playing it like it was all real, maybe a little too good. Because eventually, he gets on and he's like, bro, it's just some shirtless guy. And I was like, yeah, I got you, bro. It's not Monica. It's not Monica. It's not. They're not putting with Monica. Yeah, I'd committed so hard to gaslighting him that I also ended up gaslighting myself. How can you convince your enemies if you can't convince yourself, you know? So in trying to trick him, I convinced myself that Monica was in the game, and then I had to crash myself back down to reality. And ever since then, Monica was my #1 pick to get into Smash. Alright, I wanted to share. I shared. Back to the rest of the video. Alright, we've been just talking about trailers the whole time, alright? What about the actual game itself? Yeah, it's fucking good. Did you think I was gonna say something else? The games are good as hell, bro. They're filled to the brim with shit to do. Like Smash 4, childhood Smash game. You might say it's nostalgia, and there probably is some truth to that. I'm just saying, bro, there's so many little things to do in Smash 4 compared to Ultimate. I'm not trying to say Smash 4 is better than Ultimate or anything. I'm just saying Smash 4 more expansive. Ultimate, a bit more focused, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that these games truly do feel like a proper gathering of these characters. I know technically speaking it's not actually a gathering, it's all in the kid's imagination, but things like
You're off your game, Fox.
Better up next time, Falco.
like, yeah, of course Fox and Falco know each other. Of course they're gonna talk shit when they see each other because they know each other and they just beat the shit out of each other. The winner's gonna talk shit, bro. That's just how it goes. Same with Pit and Dark Pit.
Where's your goddess now?
Of course they're gonna say little things like that when they beat each other, you know? And real quick, I know I said I'm talking too much about trailers, but real quick, in Simon and Richter's trailer, Luigi's got the poltergust looking around for ghosts. Yeah, obviously he's gonna grab the poltergust when he sees the haunted mansion. Or in Ken's trailer, Ken and Little Mac are boxing, and Cinnamoroar comes in. Like, yeah, these are all fighters, you know? I know they all have different styles of fighting, but I'm just saying, of course all the fighters are fighting, you know? Mac probably remembers fighting a giant monkey, so he's like, yeah, this giant cat thing ain't anything too special, yeah, that makes sense. My point being that this kid's imagination is pretty lore accurate, you know? But the real thing that makes this feel like a proper event is Palutena's guidance and Snake's codec calls. From what I hear, both Kid Icarus Uprising and the Metal Gear Solid series both have meta humor thrown in there a ton of the time, so it makes sense that these two characters would be the ones to have the fourth wall breaking conversations. These are figures canonically, so you could have everybody have these fourth wall breaking conversations. You could like call up the Mario Brothers plumbing service, you could, I don't know, have Pokemon trainers comment on your battle or something, but no, like I said, this kid's imagination is fairly lore accurate. Never does it go too meta, never does it give that meta-ness to characters that don't usually have it, you know? Also, for Palutena's guidance, of course Pit's gonna remember Subspace Emissary. I mean, Pit is just like way into this shit, so it's like, yeah, obviously he's gonna remember. But yeah, I particularly like these two things in Smash. I think they're the things that really add a lot to this being like an event. So shoot, let's go over a couple, yeah?
Weaklings rose to power 12,000 years after mammals went extinct.
Extinct?
Yep, the monkeys were eradicated. Booyah!
Whoa, Frieza, don't say that. We'll get mad at you. Mac probably remembers fighting a giant monkey. Fuck!
You know who this guy is, don't you, Pit?
Of course I do! It's Mario!
He was your first ally in the fight against the Subspace Army. What you may not know is that he's actually quite famous. There aren't many people who don't know who Mario is.
Man, I don't know whether to fight him or ask for his autograph.
Okay, you knew who Mario was, but you didn't know that he was famous? So, like, you knew who Mario was, you just didn't know other people knew who Mario was.
Finally, and keep your voice down. If he hears you, he'll make you eat his boots.
Falco used to be the leader of a galactic gang, so you can expect him to be good in a fight.
I'm starting to freak out here. I mean, this guy is famous throughout the entire galaxy.
Knew that Falco was famous, but not Mario was famous? Is Falco even that famous? I feel like most people were confusing him with another bluebird.
The young lion?
He's 15 years old.
15 years old? Is that even legal?
It is in Ostia, where Roy spends his days as a noble being smart, brave, and dependable. I bet he smells like heaven.
Which is swordsman breeding? That should be a harem for you.
No, Ganondorf is from a different game. You should really do more research before you jump into a fight.
Well, Tina, isn't that literally why it's talking to you right now? To get guidance. You are the research. Also, maybe it's just me, but like, I feel like the Kid Icarus franchise and Zelda franchise are kind of connected in Smash in some way. Like, Palutena was fighting Link in her trailer. I feel like she seems to put some respect on Link, and Link is known for original goddesses. Even outside of Palutena, like, Pit is just clearly into Zelda, something that Spec Veriti doesn't like.
Pit! Go get me a cinnamon roll.
Right away, Zell. Hey! Knock it off, Veriti. Get a load of Mr. Fancy Pants here.
Is that jealousy I detect in your voice, Pit?
Why would I be jealous of Marth?
Well, he's a prince for starters. A handsome prince. And you're just...
I hear she's the town's hardest worker. She's also cute, courageous, and modest, which is why everyone loves her.
She's overrated if you ask me.
Is that jealousy I detect in your voice, Veriti? But back to the point. I just feel like there's some sort of connection between these two in Smash all the time. Like, at the very least, these two are fans of the Zelda series. Yeah, shoot, I might even go as far as say it's their favorite.
Hey, look! It's Mega Man!
Is that really him? It is really him! Wow!
I hope he busts out his Mega Buster!
I want to see his charge shot.
Flame Blast!
Leaf Shield!
Rush coil!
Metal Blade!
Spark Shot!
Air shooter!
Flash Bomber!
Flame sword!
Hard Nickel!
Alright, never mind.
Colonel, that fox is fast.
I bet hedgehogs are faster.
Everyone loves Sonic. He's a big star. Do you have any idea how excited people are that he's here in Brawl?
Fuck yeah.
Colonel, there's a guy in here who looks like a wolf.
You mean the fighter named Wolf?
Wolf. That's a real imaginative name.
Yeah, you tell him, Snake.
Yeah, but the question is, can he read minds?
Not to my knowledge, no.
I don't know, I hear he's pretty good at reading facial expressions.
There's a mysterious masked man flying around here with a sword.
That's Meta Knight. He's a knight from Dreamland. They say his sword swings can break the sound barrier.
Damn, he's that quick with it? Yo, Kirby fans, is this true? Can he unsheath his blade as fast as Sonic can run? Well, that's the, whatever I end up calling it, video. The Smash Honor video. That was it. Hope you all enjoyed it. This one was supposed to be a lot shorter, actually, because I had just made the damn DDLC video, right? So I was thinking, yeah, next video we're gonna be a little bit more on the shorter side. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. And I mean, it's not like the longest video I've ever made, but it was longer than I wanted it to be. Like, it clocked in over 18 minutes, so that's fun. I wasn't annoyed. Also, because I was thinking right after the DLC video, I'm gonna do a quicker video so I can really get one back to back. I'll be really satisfying, you know, 2 videos like quick after each other. And hey, it didn't take 3 months, okay? It did not take 3 months, but I got into like this like major slump, bro. Like there was a period where I just wasn't really able to get anything done on it. So, you know, we're fine. You know, things are so great. They're good. They're very good. They're good. Yeah, also, I'm realizing now, if I had a nickel for every time that Joker from Persona 5 and Monica from DDLC were mentioned in one of my videos in that same video, I'd have 2 nickels, and I would have them in a row, which is interesting. So, yeah, that's fun. Anyways, that's all I really got for now. I don't have anything more to say other than just thank you all so much for watching. I do genuinely really appreciate it. Keep on trying your best out there. We'll see you all around. Peace.